Hello, it's Shade here. Welcome to our Freebie Friday video. Today's question is regarding paying off a mortgage when your ex-spouse's name is the one of record with the property records in the county. So how do you go about making sure that the house belongs to you once you've paid off the mortgage when your name is not actually the one showing up in the property records? And that really depends on how long ago your divorce was. As far as if you were awarded that property in the divorce, I'm assuming that that's the case, and your spouse refuses to sign over the deed to you, you can do a couple of things. You can either go through family court by trying to enforce that divorce decree, even if it was years and years ago. You can try to enforce by asking for the court to hold your ex-spouse in contempt, and also asking for jail time if your ex-spouse refuses to comply. Worst case scenario, the judge might be able to issue an order stating that an order that will be sufficient for the title companies to feel comfortable that you actually own it. The other way that you can approach it is to go through a regular court, non-family court, and just ask to quiet title in you. So you're basically suing as a title dispute in that case, and then you will say that you're the rightful owner, and that your spouse or ex-spouse is not the rightful owner, and nobody else is the rightful owner of the property. And that court would issue an order stating the same, and you can file that into the property records or use that with any title companies or anybody that has issue with it. Now, before you go about paying off the mortgage itself, I wouldn't advise paying off the mortgage until you have a court case pending, because once you have a court case pending, you will then be able to file what we call a lease pendings, a notice of lease pendings, which just lets everybody know that there's a dispute as to the ownership of that property, so that your ex-spouse cannot go ahead and sell it from underneath you without your permission. And that notice of lease pendings kind of puts people on the alert that there's a dispute going on. And so by the time you pay off the mortgage, your ex-spouse will not be able to sneak up on you and sell it without your knowledge, because of that notice of lease pendings. So that is what I would suggest, is go through family court, find a family lawyer that can help you to enforce the old decree, the divorce decree, which is the same as just the orders in your divorce. Or you can go through a regular court and sue for a title dispute. So it's called a quiet title action. And that would be our tip for you. But don't go ahead and pay it off and go, oops, after the fact. You want to pay it off while you have a lawsuit pending and you've actually filed that notice of lease pendings. And then you can sort everything out. Now, of course, if you've been paying the mortgage over the years, you should try to do this sooner than later. Don't wait till the mortgage is almost paid off before trying to track down your ex-spouse, because sometimes the ex-spouses are very difficult. So that is our tip for you for today. And as always, I hope you're enjoying your weekend, and we'll talk to you on the next video. Happy Friday.